competitive, play a game of chess, playing ping pong, and it's always fun.
Eventually, however, this competition moved
Yo,
away
how is it,
from
bro?
just
How is it
sport
Clicks React to, bro? He hasn't said a word in the past 1.5 minutes.
and developed into video games.
He's literally
And on
watching it.
MrSavage is the GOAT. I can't even lie.
2017, a new game came out that would change MrSavage's life forever.
Now talk Fortnite,
So
shall
you've been
we? It's
watching
the
the video.
newest video game craze spreading across fast among kids, college kids, even celebrities.
The Fortnite craze took the entire world by storm.
They did.
And MrSavage was no different. Savage's brother
True.
was
I took the
actually
entire
one of
world
the
by storm,
first
chat.
people to pick up the game and was also the one that introduced him to it.
Damn.
Has a big role when it comes to my Fortnite career. He introduced me to the game, so without him, I
Bro, why did I look like
would
that,
never
bro?
have started playing the game. At the beginning, we played a lot of games.
Hydro Trades with 140
and
viewers.
he just exploded
A little bit.
and took over.
Martin had to pick a gamer tag to use in game, and after some fine tuning, he eventually landed on MrSavage.
Mr.
Savage.
Savage.
12, and then my name was Savage Boy. And then I was like, what the f? And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like Mr. Beast and do Mr. Savage.
And he ended up
That's funny.
absolutely falling in love with
That's
the
funny.
game.
That's actually funny.
I actually used to watch Mr. Beast when he had like 2 million subs, bro.
School when it came out, so I had a lot of time to play. I just kept grinding it, man.
Damn.
And started streaming, everything went well.
Since
He's so hot.
was
He is so hot, chat.
Yeah,
he didn't have
Clicks is
to
pretty
worry
hot as well,
much
bro.
about homework or the typical school schedule like a lot of the other pro players we've talked about. Instead, Savage just got to focus all of his time on playing the game. And because he enjoyed it so much, he wanted to share that passion with others, and he started uploading gameplay to his YouTube channel. MrSavage launched his YouTube
Look
on
at these thumbnails, boys. Look at these thumbnails. Wow. What a thumbnail. What a thumbnail. This is literally... Chat, I think this is my first YouTube video with Mongrel. This is Mongrel, this is me. Yep. This is me winning a scrim with either BloodX or Motu. I don't know.
to his YouTube channel.
Scrim win with Motor Cuter Man.
MrSavage launched his YouTube on April 23rd of 2015, and he would upload his first video just a few years later on March 22nd of 2018. His first video is titled Fortnite 286 meter jumping
What a
no scope
title!
hunting rifle, and the video shows exactly that.
No scope.
Shortly after
That is crazy.
uploading his first YouTube video,
I remember everybody used to hit crazy style last time.
wanted to live stream, so he booted up his stream for the first time.
13
on May
viewers?
11th of 2000.
Bro, I'm reacting, bro. I'm not watching Clicks react to it, bro, because Clicks is reacting, but he's not even reacting, bro. And I'm gonna make my own react to the truth of MrSavage, bro.
In the world of Fortnite, new young players appear out of
Chat, I'm making my own reacting to the truth about MrSavage, bro.
18 just a few months after starting YouTube.
Bro, what? Wait, what is this? No, this is edited, no? This is edited. This was never my fucking profile pic. This is edited.
Few months after starting YouTube. He
Hey, chat,
spent
is my
month
cam in the
after
right
month
place?
Streaming to really low viewers. But at the end of
Here,
the
I'll put
day,
my
it
cam over
didn't
here.
matter because he was just having a great time playing.
Yeah, I was
the
having a
game.
great time
That
playing the
being
game, bro.
said,
What
after
happened?
6 months of streaming and posting videos, Savage would slowly work his way up to 50,000 subscribers on December 9th of 2018. And because Savage had been playing the game so much, or maybe because he was just naturally gifted, he started to
React
notice that
more.
he was
Bro, I'm
really good
reacting,
at
bro.
the game.
I
But
was
there
really good at
only
the
one
game,
problem.
but there was a problem. I don't know what these guys are gonna say is the problem, but the problem was my aim was low-key kind of cheeks, bro. But it's fine because I had crazy mechanics, and that made everybody think I was the best player because I looked fast. So yeah, that's...
At this early time of Fortnite, they didn't really have any sort of esports league for Fortnite. And when they did start out with some small tournaments limited to
age
creators
limit
and pro players, there was no opportunity for Savage to compete because at the time he was only 14 years old. And the age to compete in early Fortnite, for those of you that don't know, was 16 years old. And this meant that Savage
thought it was
wouldn't be
18.
able to compete in
Maybe it
any
was 16.
official Fortnite tournaments.
Yeah, so I've been playing Fortnite since like the first month of it being released. And at the start, I couldn't play any of the very early events of Fortnite because of the age.
Chat, I literally qualified to Winter Real when I was 14 and I got second place, bro. And I couldn't even play the finals. That was actually kind of annoying. I think I could have actually won that tournament when I was 14, no joke.
The age limit was like,
I was so good back then, like compared to other players, low key.
I mean, I was like, please lower the age limit, please.
Luckily for Savage, early on in
I was playing the game
2019,
all
the
day,
age
bro.
limit was lowered to 13, meaning that he was finally able to compete and sign with an esports team. Because even though he wasn't officially competing, all of the orgs had their eyes on this new up-and-coming pro named Savage.
Chat, you
and
know,
the team that
Chat, you know, I got an offer from an org. It was like $500 a month, and it was like a contract, but it wasn't even like with the law, bro. So basically, they wanted me to sign this thing. It was like one page. They wanted me to sign it, and you know, I was like, oh, $500, bro. I could buy so many fucking fries at this gas station next to my school, bro. Holy shit, I could buy so much fries. I love buying the fries at the gas station there when I was going home. So I was like, bro, I could. That's literally like this many fries a month, you know. So I'm like, holy shit, I need to sign this. And I showed it to my dad, and he's like, bro, what the fuck is this? This is not even like a proper contract. So I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, I don't know, bro. Like this is some bullshit. So I was like, oh, okay. And then like a few months later, they got exposed, and all the players got scammed. That was in that org. So W that.
wanted him the most and who got him was NRG.
Bro. This announcement video.
Oh, my headshot.
Savage's signing to NRG.
Chat, in this announcement video, you know, they were comparing me to like young goats, like other talented like sports athletes and like actors and shit like that. And the comments on that tweet was so much hate because, you know, I was a 14-year-old Fortnite player. So all the comments were hating, bro, because they compared me to literally like fucking Michael Jackson, bro.
He shocked everyone. A 14-year-old joining a major gaming org is pretty normal.
Why they
now.
blur out
But
Benji
back
Fishy, bro?
then, esports had been dominated by players that were in their early to late 20s. Games like Call of Duty and Counter-Strike had been around for so long that most of their player base was in that age range. So when somebody signed for a team under 18, it was notable. But 14 years old was absolutely insane, especially back then. And shortly after joining NRG, MrSavage would team up with another young Fortnite prodigy named
Benji Fishy.
This dynamic duo teamed up for their first ever official Fortnite event on February 15th of 2019.
And we won it, motherfuckers.
And it was the Share the Love Cup. And although there
I don't think
weren't
we
any
did.
official cash prizes for this event, soon enough they would get the opportunity to win millions.
Oh my
Fortnite
god.
World Cup. The Fortnite World Cup starts on April 13th, when all eligible Fortnite players from around the world will be able to compete in the weekly online opens. Each online open has a prize pool of $1 million. That's 10 weeks and $10 million up for grabs. And it's all online. In each region, the top performing players from the online opens will earn a
Alright,
spot
bro,
in
don't
the
have to explain the
Fortnite
whole
World
format,
Cup
bro.
Finals in New York City to compete for their share of a $30 million prize.
Because of their incredibly strong placements in the EU region, MrSavage and Benji were strong contenders going into the World Cup qualifiers. And especially after being signed to a team like NRG, the expectations and pressure were at an all-time high. And
Yep,
because
true.
of this duo's extraordinary skill and all of the tournaments that they were playing live, MrSavage ended up getting a lot more traffic to his YouTube and Twitch accounts. And more specifically, he would hit 300,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel.
That'll be
And
300K.
Savage was getting tens of thousands of viewers on every stream. And that's insane considering he's 14 years old, and just a year
That is
earlier,
actually pretty nuts, bro.
he
I
was
fell off.
streaming to 7 or 8 viewers consistently. That just
Okay,
goes
maybe
to
not.
show you that if you do something long enough and you put your heart into it, you can 100% succeed. Anyways, right before the World Cup
Goes on
qualifiers
reacting, I had to order
started,
some food, bro.
Epic
Come
Games
on.
held a World Cup warm-up event so everyone
yep.
could get used to the new point system. And just as everybody expected, Savage and Benji absolutely dominated.
Number one.
One guy left, one guy left. That's
What is this face cam, fucking keyboard cam, mouse cam?
Think it's empty. Watch out for your mats. You might have gap mats. Who knows? Yeah.
Go down. On me, on me.
Nice. Back to back, and we got 15 kills this one, dude. It's fucking.
Bro, look at this goofy ass. Look at this goofy ass little dude here, bro. What the hell? I gotta save that. Thank you.
Go.
This crazy duo placed first in Europe, winning the boys $2,500 each. And they would not stop there, because the World Cup qualifiers would start on April
Big
13th,
money.
and they continued their domination on the EU circuit. The first week of qualifiers that Savage competed in was actually the week 2 of qualifiers, the first week of duos. And then, once again, they would place first in all of Europe, being the
Won the
first
World Cup
duo in
warm-up,
Europe to
won the
qualify
World Cup
for
week
the
2.
World Cup. And this time, they both won $5,000 each.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Let's go.
This win got the duo a ticket straight to New York City for the Big LAN event. But just because they were already going to the World Cup didn't mean they were going to skip out on the rest of the qualifiers. And plus, Savage still needed to qualify for the solo event. In week 3, Savage got 19th place, which was awesome, but not good enough to qualify for the World Cup solo.
Wait, I got 19th in week 3? Bro, I thought I did way worse.
So in the next week of solos, which was week 5 of qualifiers,
I'm pretty sure I did
he
way
went
worse.
all out. He ended up placing 4th and winning $2,500 and a solo World Cup qualifying spot.
Adel this game. They've got to go up the
Side of a mountain. It's shadow bomb time. Look at the blocks yourself. He's getting blocked and out. He's decided to take some storm damage.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! What a play! Are you
The shadow bomb use I've ever seen. MrSavage M rising to the top of the mountain.
like his playing will when this freak of nature?
What a commentary by Courage, bro.
Please, come on. I'm 5th right now. Yeah, it's me 5th. Yeah, all the games must be over.
Bro. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. I'm so fucking happy.
Oh,
right
Savage.
Chat, the shadow bomb clip is still massive. It is.
After all was said and done, Savage won
keep seeing it every day.
$18,700 before the World Cup even started, just by playing in all the qualifiers. So now all he had left to do was go to the big tournament, and he flew all the way from Norway down to the United States,
Massive.
hoping to win big. Going into the tournament, they were definitely fan favorites. Unfortunately, the games wouldn't exactly work out in Savage's favor.
I'm sorry.
During the duos competition, him and Benji placed 14th, which was only 4 placements away from the next tier of earnings. And although this was a huge disappointment to both Savage and Benji, they still did really
I'm
well.
not gonna lie, bro. Shit happened, man. I just got a party invite from 009 Mongrel. What the fuck?
Considering their age, and they had to prepare for solos the next day. So with everything on the line,
Yeah, chat.
the
Benji
young
got
Mr.
headshots like 2
Savage
games, so it was
sat
unlucky.
down and placed 29th out of 100 players. And just to be clear,
Yeah, 9
neither of
spots
these
off.
placements were
GG.
bad, but they just weren't as good as Savage wanted to do based on how much they were dominating EU during the qualifiers. But Fortnite World Cup was just the start of Savage's career, because on the final day of the World Cup, Fortnite would announce FNCS, also known as the Fortnite Championship Series.
Oh my
Every
days,
Fortnite
bro.
season would now have a series of qualifier tournaments to get into the
This was a
major
rough
grand
season,
finals
chat.
at the end of the season.
This was a
Because
rough
of this
season.
switch up, a ton of players were now looking for
Low
new
key, bro,
teammates
this-
whose playstyles worked well with the
After
new
World
meta.
Cup was
This
low-key a rough
included
year, you know.
MrSavage. And while he and Benji were still on good terms, and evidently still close friends, they decided not to play together during the FNCS Season X. Instead, Savage would team up with a new trio, Rojo and Item, where they finished...
They decided, bro. I got dropped, bro. What do you mean they decided, bro? This is not oh, we talked, yeah, it's better I go with them, you go with them. Bro, I got dropped. I'm gonna be honest. They did amazing though, so I respect it. Oh fuck.
Yo, it's your boys, Bob.
Oh my god, bro. Not this guy again.
Scope
Oh no.
with hunting rifle.
Where did my video go, bro? What the fuck?
Finished in 7th place.
Yeah, we actually outplaced him in Grand Zone.
Savage actually wouldn't compete in the Chapter
But-
2 Season 1 FNCS, but he did travel all the way back to the United States and more
Didn't compete. Yeah, I
specifically
I actually just CBA'd competing in Chapter 2, Season 1. It's not like I didn't qualify or anything. I just didn't want to compete.
California to compete in DreamHack. For those of you not familiar with esports events, DreamHack is known for being a BYOC, or Bring Your Own Computer LAN event. They're highly regarded events in various esports like CSGO, Overwatch, Street Fighter, Rocket League, and more. This was one of the earliest events, however, that had a Fortnite DreamHack. It was hosted on February 23rd of 2020 and had some of the best players from around the world. People like Savage's ex-duo Benji Fishy and other seasoned American pros like Kanata and Epic Whale were all in attendance.
Well, I traveled to LA, you know, mainly for the Anaheim DreamHack tournaments. So it's a solo tournament. A lot of good players are playing. So going to LA, it's nice getting to meet people that do the same thing as me.
The LAN itself had a multi-day qualifier,
Shut
and
the fuck
only
up,
the
kid.
best of the best would make it to the final day of competition.
With DreamHack Anaheim, the format was like the first day. I think 200 people out of the 1,200 participating would qualify for the semifinals. And day 2, there were semis, which would be top 100 out of the 400 people.
The
that
voice change,
qualified.
yeah. I mean, like.
And then the last day would be the finals.
MrSavage had really high hopes, trying to place in the top 5 and make up for the fact that he didn't do as well as he wanted in the
Check
World
com,
Cup.
bro. I'm
I mean,
watching this
going to
video.
NA
Let me watch this video
and,
first.
You know, competing against a lot of NA players, it'll be good. I feel like they have a different playstyle, which would, you know, suit mine really well. Well, my main goal is placing top 5. What would be super nice is
Yeah, I
obviously
just
winning.
wanna-
I think
I just wanted to get my respect back, bro.
But,
I
yeah,
just
if
wanted to get my
top
respect
5,
back, bro. I was
think
grinding
I'll be
so
like,
hard at this time.
You know, that's good. I met my goals, but
A wilder kid with
you
a
know,
gift.
I wanna place first.
He
Let's go,
ended
bro.
up doing insanely well during the qualifiers, placing first out of all 1,200 people that were at the event.
After placing first in the first day of qualifiers, it was definitely a big confidence boost because at the start there was 1,200 players.
Mongrel not go to
now I'm
DreamHack
down to
Anaheim, bro. He
400.
only went to one Anaheim. That
I
was
managed to come out on top.
that was low key the
Like I said, I'm just here to
the
like,
one I didn't
prove
go to
everyone,
at
that
the
I'm,
first
you know, a good
DreamHack.
player,
That
and
one was
prove to
pretty
myself that I'm a
ass.
good player. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm obviously here for a little bit of money as well, but you know, yeah.
Of course. Let's not lie about that.
Let's not
So do you
lie
think
about
you're
that.
do you have
Come
a
on,
chance to
chat.
win?
You know I'm trying to get my
My
bag.
goal is like top 3, top 5. But
My
I
fist
think I
is
have a good
bigger
chance
than
to
Lil
win.
Bro's head.
Why?
Bro, what are you fucking saying, bro?
Why what?
Why do you have a good chance to winning?
I
Sponsors
think
cover
You
your
have
face.
that no one else has.
I have a big brain. Like most Fortnite players, they just go for eliminations and just don't really have any.
Oh, this interview makes me
major
wanna fucking
strategies,
do some bad things to myself, bro.
Yeah, like I have everything planned.
And while first place in the qualifiers was impressive,
I do have a big brain,
it didn't
though.
guarantee that he would do well in the finals.
Look at this,
But like
bam.
always, Savage was going to
What's this
do
guy
his
doing?
best and hopefully
I'm gonna build
dominate
above
the
him.
competition.
I'm gonna go up here.
Somehow,
I'm gonna build a
Savage
head.
did even
I'm gonna build a
better
head. Zero
during the
mats.
final
Bam.
day
I'm gonna
of
go
the
back.
LAN
I'm
than
gonna
he
drop
did
down
in
on this kid because he's getting
qualifiers.
cracked. Bam.
And even ran into
I got
some
mad sound,
friendly
but I'm gonna
faces
shoot this
along the
guy.
way.
In the first game of DreamHack Online Finals, me and Benji, we actually bumped into each other in Lazy Lake. I think I sniped him twice.
Oh yeah, I
did, like,
griefed. I
250
low-key
damage
griefed
to him.
Benji first game on
I kinda
accident,
griefed
bro.
This game, it wasn't on purpose. I I knew it was Benji, but it wasn't like.
Bro, honestly, I kind of hoped that you, like, I needed a kill after that.
Oh, I miss Benji Fishy, bro.
In tilted? Yeah. What do you mean in tilted? In lazy. Oh, in lazy.
I shot him last game though.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I pre-fired. Yeah, I wanted.
Yeah, I think you definitely feel like worse for people. When
Chat, stop spamming fat ass, bro. What's wrong with you guys? He's literally you're literally saying fat ass to a 15-year-old kid.
I get a kill, right?
Okay, he's not 15 anymore, but he was 15, bro.
And then I see that it pops up with like my friend's name, and I'm like, oh, why can it have been someone else, right? Because obviously I don't want them to do bad.
And after games 4 and 5, Savage was a clear front runner for first place.
After game 4 or 5, I was really happy because
Yo, why did nobody tell me my hair was sticking out on the top there like a goofy fucking pigeon or something?
I just had to keep it up.
I'll chat, yeah, I'll chat.
As I said earlier, my goal was to maintain like 40 points average a game, and I think I had like 55 points average a game, so I was doing really well. And I knew even if I had a couple bad games, I could still place first.
And then he did it. He finally redeemed himself and got first place.
When I was like top 5 in the last game, I raised my hands off my keyboard and I was like, I think I just won this.
It's Savage versus Benji Fishy, ex-Morg teammates, 100 Thieves versus NRG on low ground. Well, how you want this? And Savage says no as he blocks him out.
That show is so good, bro. He literally flipped around 2 Benji as I killed him.
Misses. It's another chance. He goes for the dive. No mats. Here we go. Odinite dodges the shot. Savage still up top. The 4th shot. It's in a single game, too. After all day, we just watched.
Yo, this is low-key making me emotional, bro. I remember this was the best fucking feeling, bro.
Not only was this win
No joke, bro.
Also
Chat, it might seem kind of goofy, like, bro, this little kid is winning a fucking Fortnite tournament, whatever. Bro, chat, you don't understand how hard I grinded after I got dropped by but guys, I got dropped. Listen, this is the story leading up to this point, okay? I do shit in I completely dominate World Cup qualifiers, okay? I do shit in the World Cup. I get dropped by Benji and Mongrel in trios. I do pretty mid in trios. I don't qualify to squad FNCS, alright? This is the lowest I've been in my Fortnite fucking career, you know? And then there's a lot of solo tournaments, so I'm like, okay, listen, bro, I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta just become the best solo player, and then people who are gonna respect me again, I'm gonna be able to get better teammates, shit like that. So that's what I did.
And records.
It's time to crown ourselves the DreamHack featuring Fortnite champions here for DreamHack Anaheim 2020. After 8 games of grueling competition, he acquired 400 points. Recently signed none other than 100 Thieves, MrSavage!
Way, let's go, G.
Yeah, so like lifting a trophy like that is definitely been like a big dream for me. Being able to stand on top of the podium and just raise your hand and just scream out of pure joy. Yeah, it was definitely a good moment.
And while this win was an incredible moment for everyone involved, it was also a little bit bittersweet, because little did we know at the time, this would be the last ever Fortnite LAN event before the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown.
COVID-19 lockdown, bro.
Didn't really affect gamers like me very much. It's not like I really leave my house and touch grass anyway. Plus, most of Fortnite's main season was online. However, unfortunately, these LAN events do require you to venture out into the real world and enter huge esports arenas, but with all public gatherings being banned, we wouldn't get to see any worldwide competitions. So with going outside being banned, everyone returned to FNCS, including MrSavage. And during Chapter 2, Season 2, he would duo with iDrop and play 12 in the Grand Finals.
That is not iDrop, bro. Bro, that is not what iDrop looks like. Chat, who is this? I swear that's like Snazy or something, no? Bro, this is eye drop. Oh, eye dorp. Honest, man. Bro, this is eye drop. This is not eye drop. Chat, who is this, bro? It's some M8 player. M8 Snazy, maybe. Yeah, it's fucking Snazy, bro. Nice, man. Okay. I don't know how he got that mixed up. Interesting.
And placed 12th in the grand finals. It was around this time, after another poor grands placement, that MrSavage decided to go back to Old Faithful and start playing with the GOAT Benji Fishy once again. Their first return as a duo was during the Contenders Cash Cup on May 14th of 2020, and they'd continue to play on and off for FNCS depending on the season. In early 2020, Fortnite decided to hold its first solo invitational FNCS, and on May 24th, MrSavage would place 15th, earning himself $3,000. This was followed up by the infamous solo FNCS season, which was Chapter 2, Season 3, and unfortunately, Savage did even worse, placing 57th in EU. Going into
that was
the next
some
season,
ass
however,
fucking
Epic would
FNCS, bro.
switch things up and head back to trios. And with this, his placements would drastically improve, as he got 8th place in the Chapter 2 Season 4 Grands with Benji Fishy and Letchi.
While,
And then the next season, he would get 8th place
while being
once
conned,
again,
by the way.
this time with
While being conned with a team, French team, that was taking the key card to the vault, running into the fucking ocean, and then they were dropping it in the ocean, and basically just griefing their whole grands. That's what that team was doing. And in the qualifiers, we were contested by Aqua and 2 other Germans. It was either Reason and Vadil or Nor Riley, something like that, bro. And they were stream sniping us, and they got banned for stream sniping. And then in the finals, we get griefed. So I don't know how we got 8th that season or 7th or whatever.
iDrop and Tayson. But this was just the start in Chapter 2.
Oh yeah, bro. Chat, this season, iDrop and Tayson had beef the whole fucking season, bro. Like, I remember for some reason, iDrop got like a gold shotgun or something, and then Tayson wanted the shotgun, and then iDrop didn't want to drop it to him, and Tayson got so fucking pissed off. Like, bro, there was a tournament where Tayson wasn't even in the Discord, bro.
He would get 8th place once
cooked,
again,
this
this time with iDrop and Tayson. But this was just the start in Chapter 2 for Savage, because in Chapter 2, Season 6, the EU Grand Finals would be held on May 30th of 2021, and they would be one of the best finales we would ever see in Fortnite. Everyone brought their A game to EU this year, and after the first day of Grand Finals, MrSavage was on top of the leaderboard with his trio, Andretta and Refsguard, but only
look how
winning
primed
by
up I was, bro.
one single point.
Speaking of a top 10, we got to take a look at EU's current standings, right? Which trios ended in top 10 coming into day number 2. Refsguard, Andretta, MrSavage. But right behind them, Hen, Janice, Chapix, your trios champion from last season. These 2 trios trading places all day yesterday, boys, and now they're looking to make this an all-out brawl.
Savage and his team knew they had to go above and beyond during day 2 to be able to comfortably win this season. But unfortunately, the rest of the European region had their own plans that day. After a cutthroat day 2, MrSavage, along with Andretta and Refsguard, just barely missed out on first place, falling behind Queasy's trio by just 17 points.
Victory out in their sights, could win it all right here,
Bro.
right now.
Looks like I don't see Savage alive.
Bro, look at that, bro. Chat.
Queasy's trio by just
This is so annoying, man.
points.
Victory out in their sights.
Bro, I was telling Refsguard, yo, come front, and he's like, bro, I'm dying. And then I'm like, okay, let me help you out, bro. I have 400 mats, boom, chilling, medkit, I can play medkit. And then I go to try and help him.
Right here, right now.
And then this is not my fucking wall, bro. We needed 17 points, boys.
Now,
looks like I don't see Savage alive either. It could be a matter of just moments and mere points right there, but it seems as though Queasy, Truex, and Jerky have done enough to wrap up the FNCS.
And while second place is incredible, I can only imagine that Savage felt a little bit disappointing, considering they were in first place going into day 2, and he was still looking for his first ever tournament win.
We were first place going into day 2, but there was fucking
$1,000 each that his trio took home.
5 teams pretty much on the same points as
better.
us.
Anyway, the trio would decide to stick together again for one more season, but after placing 11th in Chapter 2, Season 7, they swapped out Refsguard for MrSavage's old duo once again, Benji Fishy. This new trio unfortunately did even worse, placing 23rd in Chapter 2, Season 8, but they did decide to stick together for the 2021 Grand Royale and managed to improve a little bit, placing 15th. Following this whirlwind of teammates and solos and trios, Epic Games decided to announce that they were returning to duos, and this was a huge and welcomed change. Plus, it meant that MrSavage didn't have to worry who to team up with, because everybody knew he was going to go back and duo with his good buddy, Benji Fishy. The Total Throwback duo played together for Chapter 3's Season 1 and Season 2, and unfortunately, they didn't do too hot. They would place 36th in Season 1 and 45th in Season 2.
Chat, all I'm saying is I had a girl at that time, so what do you expect, bro?
But at least they were consistently qualifying for grants. Unfortunately, they had bigger aspirations, and that meant that the duo were officially broken up. They no longer played together, and Chapter 3 Season 2 would be the last time we'd ever see Benji and Savage play together competitively. However, it wasn't because of the reasons people normally have for breaking up with a duo. It wasn't because of low placements or they had some weird drama fallout. It was actually because Benji decided he wanted to switch video games entirely.
I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible, but I am officially quitting competitive Fortnite to pursue Barrett.
Come back,
Recently,
bro.
I fell out of love with Fortnite. I used to be able to play Fortnite like 8-10 hours a day, but even last season I was only playing during the tournaments just because I really couldn't force myself to get on the game. The reason I always wanted to be a pro gamer was because I always wanted to have a job that I enjoyed. So for me right now, it seems pointless carrying on something that I don't enjoy.
Yep, good decision.
And with Benji Fishy gone, that means Savage would have to make a new friend.
He's way happier in his life right now.
And for the upcoming FNCS, he landed on a new duo named Hen.
Well, I'm playing with Hen, so my expectations for this FNCS are pretty big.
Chat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hen, great player overall, bro, but this motherfucker would not listen to me.
I wanna get on top again.
Yo,
we can have an
wait, pause. You wanna get on top again?
Even though like the first 2 cash clips that we played, it hasn't gone too well. I think we can improve and get ready for FNCS, and we'll do good.
The duo would only play together for Chapter 3 Season 3, placing 26th in the Grand Finals and winning $3,000 each. He then teamed up with his old trio member iDrop.
This is not iDrop!
For the FNCS Invitational, which was the first LAN event back since the World Cup. It was held live and in person at the Raleigh Convention Center in North Carolina on November 12th and 13th of 2022. But this event would have a $1 million prize pool. People were hyped for this tournament, and the convention center was filled. Fans everywhere were hyped for in-person events, and a lot of these new younger players would be playing their first ever LAN competition.
What place did I get here, bro?
At this point, Savage was one of the
Chat, this is the worst organized tournament I've ever fucking played. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? One game, we're in last moving, okay, chat? We're in last moving of World Cup. Bro, you know what happens? iDrop's headset literally bugs the oh fuck, my food's here. Give me a second.
And a lot of these new younger players would be playing their first ever LAN competition. At this point, Savage was one of the few remaining pro players from the World Cup, so he was at a slight advantage considering that
Chat, iDrop headset bugs the fuck out, okay? And there's like a loud ass beeping noise, so loud that through his soundproof headset, it goes through his microphone into my headset, so I hear the noise as well. And he takes off his headset because his ears are literally hurting. And then the tournament administrator comes over to him. Keep in mind, this is last moving zone. tournament administrator comes over to him, says, you need to put on your headset, you can hear the commentators. If you can hear the commentators, that's cheating. Shit like that. We're in last moving, bro. And his ears are hurting. So the guy forces him to take on his headset while his ears are pretty much bleeding at this point. Like, what the fuck, bro? And that's not even half of it, by the way.
Live and in person at LAN events didn't make him uncomfortable at all. Unfortunately, however, this wasn't enough of an edge to help him place where he wanted, because they ended up finishing 31st out of 50 teams. However, the good news was that with this invitational, Fortnite was going to make its return to live in person.
Yeah, that's not even half of it, bro. We were playing scrims when we were at the practice room. We were there for the tournament. We're in the practice room playing scrims, and then all of a sudden we get a DM from one of the scrim like Discord server mods, and he says, "Yo, you're getting conned." All of a sudden we're getting conned by an OCE team at our pretty mid spot. I can't lie. So we get conned one day before the finals. That happens. There was one game where we're loading in and then my mic doesn't work. Like my mic was literally not working, so we had no comms. We had no comms one game. Yeah. And then I pretty much got a yellow card at the Fortnite tournament because I got so triggered at this administrator. Like I went up to him and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Why did you I told you while we were in the bus. Why is there no restart? What's happening? And then the game after, it was like, yeah, we need to give you a warning for what you did the previous game. So like, bro, what the fuck? I literally got a yellow card, bro, in a Fortnite tournament.
That meant Savage would have another chance to redeem himself. On January 11th of 2023, Fortnite would announce later that year that they would be hosting an
They literally said if you do that one more time, you're gonna get kicked out, bro.
2023 in Copenhagen, Denmark. The announcement also confirmed that duos would remain the game mode going into 2023. And MrSavage's 2023 was rather uneventful. In fact, he didn't even qualify for the global
Uneventful? Fuck you mean?
Championships in Major 1, Major 2, or Major 3, which meant that the last chance major, which was held on August 20th of 2023, would be Savage's one and only chance to qualify for the LAN event at the end of that year. Savage would duo with very popular player named Vidil. However, they weren't the only players competing for this spot at the LAN event. Other notable players like his old duo Hen, Moneymaker, and Japko had all been left out during previous majors, meaning that the competition was at an all-time high to try and get that spot. Luckily for Savage and Vidil, however, they destroyed all this competition and finished first place in EU, getting them their ticket to Copenhagen for the finals.
Let's take a look at the standings. We're all here on eggshells right now, and here's who's made it to the big dance, topping off the leaderboard. Vidil and MrSavage, and we've seen some serious movement here.
This, of course, leads us to the FNCS Global Championship 2023. It would be held from October 13th to 15th, and it was the first ever FNCS held outside of North America. So Savage wouldn't have to travel too far, as he just hopped over a couple of countries. Savage and Vidil went into the first day of competition on day 2 of the tournament, which was the lower bracket. The only thing this duo had to do was make it into the top 25 out of 50 teams to make it to the final day of competition. And in fact, they did a lot more than that.
Play the clip, play the clip.
First place on day 2 of the championship.
What's that Spanish song, chat? That was going trending.
The team didn't exactly do as hot as they expected. They unfortunately got knocked out consistently in early game and ended up finishing in 36th place. So once again, Savage was disappointed, and because of this, Vidil and Savage decided to split up following the LAN. In his search for a new duo, Savage would end up playing with a ton of the best players in EU. You see, although Savage was getting older, he is an IGL, or an in-game leader, which means that he was not known for his youthful mechanics and fighting skills, but more his brain and smarts in the game. And that means some of the best fighters in the world wanted to play with him. He tried out duos Pink, Queasy, and eventually landed on the one and only Mongrel. The two of them duoed together for the
I picked the long straw, bro.
Entire 2020
Or the short straw.
season,
Which way
but
is
their
it?
placements weren't great. Although they qualified for Major 1, they placed only 39th. And then they didn't even qualify for Major 2. And because this duo was desperate to qualify for LAN, they made a very drastic decision and decided to travel across the world to North America to play the third major finals in NA instead of EU. However, this plan didn't exactly go how they thought it would, because although they thought the competition would be easier, they would end up placing 28th.
Okay, bro. Give it some context, man. Worst decision. We would have qualified. Chat, I swear on my life, if they didn't change the fucking cactus the day before Grands, we would have qualified. On my life, bro. Chat, we prepared so hard for that tournament. You don't understand. Like, bro, we were sitting off stream having deep talks with each other. Like, bro, listen, man. We have to improve on this. We have to improve on this. We have to improve on this. If you get all the surge, bro, I swear I'm gonna IGL you to the fucking late game every single game. Alright. We literally, chat, we were playing so well before this as well. We got third in duo cash cup finals before. We got second place in the qualifiers. Right, come on, man.
Majors 3.
We need to get what, like top 11 or some shit to qualify.
But just because he didn't qualify for the LANs didn't mean that Savage was gone for good. At the end of Globals, Epic Games announced some huge changes coming into Chapter 6 of FNCS. With Trios and Siphon making their big returns, it's clear that Savage wants in on the action. He's been playing Cash Cups and streaming a lot as well during the off-season, and making a ton of other content as well. So it's clear that MrSavage isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I, for one, would love to see Savage make a comeback and get that FNCS title that he's been chasing after for so long. Comment down below if you guys think Savage will ever win his first FNCS. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, chat. I'm making an outro for MrSavage Reacts channel. Yo, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this react video, make sure to leave a sub, leave a like, leave a comment what other videos you want me to react to, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace the fuck out. What an outro.